Welcome to the Remote Learning and Online Instruction course for our June 2020 in-service. I'm going to go over the learning objectives of the course first. We have really three learning objectives for this course. We want to make sure you understand the requirements and expectations for remote instruction and online learning for next school year. We want to make sure you are able to create online units for your classes next year. And we want to make sure that you are able to anticipate your needs going forward. So in this course, you'll learn more about Google Classroom and how we'll be using it next year as our what I call our least common denominator technology requirement. And that'll be explained more in the topic Online Instruction 2020-2021. But just to introduce it, the least common denominator is a standard technology platform or requirement that all teachers in the Sullivan County School District need to be able to understand how to use and implement within their classroom. So we'll go over that, like I said, more in the Online Instruction 2020-2021 topic. One of the reasons we need that Google Classroom as our least common denominator is there are a lot of scenarios next year in which supervision of students is separated out from instruction of students, and we cover we cover some of those examples in the online instruction topic once again. But everyone needs to be able to speak that same language, to have that same least common denominator in Google Classroom. Whether you're a kindergarten teacher or a 12th grade teacher. And the reason for that is we might have scenarios next year in which supervision and instruction are separated out. So moving forward, the main assignment of the course is a final project. That final project is for you to create one unit of study in Google Classroom. So you'll have to create a class in Google Classroom. You'll have to add material to that class, organize it in a topic, create assignments that are applicable, and really just have a practical experience in Google Classroom. You are allowed to collaborate with other teachers if you would like. If you have two teachers collaborating together, then you need to produce 2 units of study in that course, and each teacher will still need to submit a Google Classroom at the end of the project. But what you could do is work on a single Google Classroom course together, and then when you're finished, you could each copy that course, right, and submit those copies to the classroom template. So once again, you could have any number of teachers collaborating together. Just make sure the number of teachers that you have collaborating on a course matches the number of units of study that you end up completing. And collaboration on your final project is not required, but we wanted to give teachers that option if it made sense based on the grade level or subject matter area that they were teaching in. These projects will be due June 30th at the end of the day. The courses are structured such that you should be able to spend the bulk of Wednesday working on these topics or on your final project. So the total amount of work that you'll have to put in isn't designed to force you to be going right up to the wire at the end of June, but we wanted to give you that flexibility to submit the final project through the end of June, because we know that your schedules over the next 2 weeks or even next week vary. So we wanted to give you that flexibility. There are a la carte courses for you to take in addition to the remote learning and online instruction courses. Those a la carte courses cover Google Classroom, Google Tools, and creating and sharing videos. So you can pick one of those classes to take. Actually, if you're in the intermediate or advanced sections, you have to pick one of those classes to take, but you're encouraged to take all of them. Those courses will be available throughout the summer. So if you don't, if you sign up for the Google Classroom course next week, You complete it by Wednesday, and you decide you want to take the Google Tools course after that, or the Creating and Sharing Videos courses, 2 weeks from now, once you're back from vacation, you can still sign up for those courses then. Just the due dates, might not reflect, the fact that you're starting the course 2 weeks from now. So feel free to take those courses at any time. There is a teamwork component to this class. You'll be assigned to a group of 4 or 5 faculty members, and you guys will be a team. The purpose of the teamwork is to ensure that every member of the faculty is comfortable scheduling a Google Meet and hosting it. And so part of your attendance requirement for the in-service, you will have a Google Meet with your team members each day. So on day 1, there's a spreadsheet, and if you're listed as team member 1, it's your responsibility to schedule and host a Google Meet session with the other members of your team. On day 2, team members 2 and 3 will complete the scheduling and hosting of a Google Meet, and on day 3, team members 4, and if you have a group of 5, team member 5 will schedule and host a Google Meet. You are free to discuss whatever you like in these Google Meet sessions. They can be as long as you like. We just want to make sure that everyone knows how to schedule and host a Google Meet. And we also wanted to have you as faculty members meet with other faculty members that are maybe outside your grade level and outside your subject area. During the in-service, there will be lifeguards on duty. While these courses are designed to be asynchronous and completed on your own schedule, we will have staff members assigned to the courses, monitoring the stream, being able to respond to questions, being able to go into a Google Meet session with you if you need assistance or you have a question. We'll send out the list of lifeguards that match up with each classroom, or with each class. So if you're taking the intermediate elementary, for example, you'll have a different lifeguard than if you're taking the intermediate high school. And that use of the term lifeguard is important, because as we move into this training and move into next year, I want to make sure that everyone knows that there will be support for you as you go through this process, and everyone will be able to do this. Everyone will be able to do this. Throughout the summer, we've already had some discussion about possibly hosting lifeguard on duty hours during the summer. The earliest this would start would be after 4th of July, but at the end of the project, we'd ask you to, that's one of the questions in the survey form that we have for you at the end of the project, or at the end of the course. So when you fill out that survey form, you'll be asked whether or not you'd be interested in knowing that each day, maybe for an hour, maybe for 2 hours, a technology lifeguard would be available for you if you were working on your online course material and you ran into a hiccup and you just wanted to reach out to someone from our school that you knew that could help you. So stay tuned for that. Give us your feedback there. We do have staff members that are interested and willing to do that over the summer for you, but we'd want to make sure that there would actually be a demand for that. So that's what we have for you. Happy learning. Good luck, and reach out for anything that you need during this in-service session, or like I said, throughout the summer. Thank you.